Hello everyone. Happy Burb Week. Happy Monday. I have declared it is the Burb Week, where we shall spend the week with the Burbs. I didn't think to set up a Burb emote for this week. But when I had the idea for Burb Week, it had to be executed quickly. Have to strike while the iron is hot. You can just type burb, burp, 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 burp. I do think that I need a burb emote nonetheless, because I always say burp when I go BRB. Hi Rari, hi Ken. Happy Monday. Hope you're well. Is my microphone a bit quiet today? Let's try that. Right. We are Duck Detective Panda McQuacklin today. I have played this game before, but we'll see how much I remember. Don't do it again. Melon soda. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Aww, he did it. Fine, I'll put my feet on the floor. Also, let me know if the game sound, the smooth jazz, is too low, too high. Because I have just a very different audio mix than you guys get. But I've got my detective hat on. What is this called? A deer stalker? Is that what it's called? Got my hat on. Even though Eugene McQuacklin doesn't have a deer stalker, he has a fedora. You can't hear the game that much. Is that better? You should have very smooth jazz in the background. I don't think I changed any of the audio settings. Alrighty. Alright. Let's pretend this is the correct type of hat. And get quacking. No. We will go detective mode. And hope for the best.
Life wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
Dun, dun, dun.
My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go?
I love that he's this, like, noir detective duck, but then he's also very cute. Drunken duck.
I had to retrace last night's steps.
He don't remember. Deductions. Deductions. Find a clue. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Okay. Okay. So, who spent her last money on blank? On rent? For rent. Okay.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir.
It is weird that it is fully voice acted.
My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though.
Because at this point I've gotten so used to making voices. Or reading all the dialogue. I mean, I'm sure their voice acting is a lot better. But still.
If things keep going badly, I could always sell it online.
Sell a police badge online? I don't know if you can see it, but for some reason it's a German police badge. It says Polizei.
No messages.
Would pay for your voice acting.
This fresh smell.
I'm not sure it's fresh.
Oh,
Sweet sponge.
sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
I think he really likes the loaf. Did he spend all his money on bread?
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night.
Imagine the Panda Detective Agency. We would just roll through all the clues.
And now,
And now...
she doesn't even answer my texts.
Nothing but one singular bamboo stalk. But shaped like a magnifying
I
glass.
believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Divorce papers!
Second overdue notice.
Oh no.
I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
Probably pretty soon.
I have everything I need to solve this now.
Spent his or her last money on rent for bread? On bread for a what? On bread for Anna. Wait, the other way around? Huh? I'm already, by the fourth notice, I'm already confused, okay? The duck detective spent his last money on tulips for Anna? On bread for duck detective? Okay, that way around.
My proudest moment.
Totally played this before. Not my proudest moment indeed.
The toast.
It was just such a weird sentence. He got drunk on toast. He got drunk on toast. Did it need to prep? I know, right?
Anna!
Anna!
I'm a different duck now.
Yeah, I'm a changed duck.
I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Well, that's a lie.
You have to believe me!
She shouldn't, I think. Think it wasn't Anna.
Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
Girl power.
Let's discuss
If
this
he's
in
spending
person.
all the family money on bread, and then he leaves the bread laying around on the floor like this,
Now, be there in an hour.
maybe she had a point. Beer bus. He indeed has a problem.
I spent more than half
Maybe
of
she
my remaining
tried.
cash on the bus fare. And here I was,
We're broke.
in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown coal center.
Yeah, poor Eugene. I hope in the Ghost of Glamping he's gotten clean from his bread
I better crack
addiction.
this case.
Beer
or I won't even
bus.
have enough money to make it back home.
Guess you're just gonna have to... Have to... What do ducks have? Slippers?
New bus route starting in August. Visit the
Scenic mountains of Salsiccia. Beaks? No, I meant... Because I was gonna say, I guess he's gonna have to leg it And then I was gonna go for, I guess he's gonna have to hoof it.
I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Fetus, yeah, fetus of some kind.
I'm staying here until I get my money back.
Yeah! Can smell the smoke.
Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound
The
unhappy.
smoke of the noir detective agency.
You bet I am.
You bet I am!
Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the
Under
west
brain
and arrived here at
overheating
3
already? Maybe that's why it's always smoky in detective agencies. The brains are overheating.
And they don't even want to give me a refund.
Hi, Rory!
How much did you pay?
2 schmark.
2 schmark.
But that's not the point.
I'm assuming 2 schmark is not very much.
It's about the principle.
It is about the principle. Quack, quack, quagga, quack. You got any grapes? Look, it's Bear Bus. Bear, what do you have to say about this? You're not affiliated with this brand, so this is copyright infringement. Maybe it's the other bear. Did you know there are no ducks on the moon?
I could already tell.
You'll
based on
notify
her
your
face,
lawyers
the
immediately. Good.
receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me, but I had to make my way into the office.
Oops.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
Clearly.
Well, then I can't let you in.
Aww.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch
I
the
don't
name.
think he's not running his business very good.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think.
I mean, don't ducks kind of have a long neck and a snoot?
I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Or is that more of a goose thing? Inspection. Her name is Windheimer. And she likes K-pop. So there's that new Sony I guess it's from Sony Movies, that new TV show on Netflix, the K-pop Demon Hunters, coming out. And I saw the trailer and it actually looked kind of fun. Smiley, happy. Today is 7th. Giraffe, cute. I don't know. I was told that
Friday.
it's the same people that make the Spider-Man animations, but that sounded a little far-fetched. I'm not sure. Okay, how does he have time money for dry cleaning if he doesn't have money for a bus fare. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Mug was stolen. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Okay. One more somewhere. Birthday. Okay. Think we've got enough.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Are you gonna really put something scandalous? Suspects. Nobody added to clues. Enter their first and last name into the slots below their portrait in your journal's suspect page. Okay, so you are Sophie Windheimer. And this one I unfortunately kind of remember. Like approved. We'll see how things go.
I should try and cheer her up.
Are we gonna say something horribly embarrassing?
It says
server room.
It's locked.
Are we gonna say something really embarrassing?
Still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
That's already pretty embarrassing.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you.
You're welcome, Sophie.
No one else remembered. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here.
No, I just know that your suggestion box is not
Here's
locked.
the key card to the office.
Why, thanks. No wonder the salami is secret.
You could have just told me you know someone here.
I did.
Not sure why you acted so weird with all the detective business.
Excuse you. So mean. Do you have
You
some
could have just told me. Not sure why you acted.
humph? Panda Snookensen's cake. Most importantly, birthday cake. Yes! I can sniff out birthdays. Oh my god, I love this character so much.
Stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it'd rub off on me.
Absolutely not the same stench as in your office, Eugene.
Now, this is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
Ah, she's so good. He doesn't sound like a duck. He's very noir duck.
I'll see what I can do.
Hello!
Who are you?
Who are you?
Do you have a problem?
I mean, yeah.
If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
No thanks, that sounds expensive.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck
Eugene
Detective.
McQuacklin. Excuse you, Gan. Everyone put your paws up.
The client hired me to investigate a case.
And wings up. Maybe hooves as well.
Why didn't you just say so?
Nobody lets me talk first before accusing me of
It's
things.
time we put an end to the awful lunch theft.
Lunch theft? Hi Coco! Happy Monday! Welcome to Burb Week.
All we need to fire him is some
Put your things up. Snacky! Delicious Dango Trio! Aww! Then you need more sleepies.
I'll be in my office.
Why?
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are.
Maybe you can fall asleep to the gentle, smooth jazz of the Duck Detective.
I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking
He had a
notes.
clue all along. Easy to find the thief, add spice into the food. The culprit would be screaming on the 12 hours. You're waiting for the... Okay then, if you're waiting for the bus, then maybe don't sleep yet to the smooth jazz. Beer bus. Sophie the giraffe. Okay. Okay, so a stolen lunch? Or is it a stolen mug? A diamond thief. Bubble! I forgot how easily the bins fall over.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you?
This is Bear Boss. How can I help you?
Ugh, this is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you. Your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Okay. Strained eyes. Insomniac, that's... Energy drink. Put down a note. Hi, Mitch.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
If the ex-wife cancelled the appointment.
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception.
Okay.
I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the
Please
bus
collect
station.
your toddler from the bus station. Yeah.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
Did you have a voice memo? Oh no, we have ads! You commissioned some art! Heck yeah!
What?
What?
Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Okay.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue.
I think she needs some co-work.
I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise.
Manfred.
Just leave me at peace.
So,
Okay, okay.
You have no clues for me?
She needs a mail. Hmm. Okay. Chill. Chill. Chill.
The 2 desks on this side look unused.
They do. Oops. Oops.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Is it really surprising? Profile picture. She's a poser. Whitlock. Password hint, me in sexy aliens. Me in sexy aliens.
I wonder if there are clues to her password.
Other than me in sexy aliens?
I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
That's not the attitude, Eugene. I love how easy it is to knock these bins over, but then once they're knocked over, they're really hard, like, they don't move.
It's a list of all the bus drivers.
The bus drivers.
The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Petrovich. They only have 4 bus drivers. Right. Station is called Hollandaise. Then there's Escargot. There's Bretzel. And Salsiccia. Sounds like a pretty cursed
The buses
combination.
don't go very far.
Cash payment. Mr. Brandenburg, 30 what? Extra pepper salami? Oh, West currency. Salami, high quality salami. Spotless, good condition bag. But is it pepper salami though?
Salami.
Fits the bill.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine?
Yeah, you could, you know, pick up a
I
phone
plan
call
all
or
the bus
something.
routes and make sure the buses are on time.
Okay.
Isn't that so cool?
So cool.
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Yeah.
Really?
Really. Thick glasses. He's got bad eyesight. He's got them teethies. I love that the shape of the characters like becomes more realistic when you hover over them. That's not his mug. Because Laura's the thing in the secret box was about if somebody steals her mug again. Shoes. Velcro shoes, lame. Wow.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
He wears brown pants.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
Picked me.
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy you're here.
I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal.
The early bird catches the criminal.
Can you sign it?
Let's sign it. Maybe he'll be friendly to us.
I get.
Woo!
Oh, woo.
Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Core memory. So no, I don't think he had any useful information, but do we have enough information? Sophie is a receptionist. The crocodile works in the operating office. Okay.
I shouldn't go outside. I need to find out who the people in this office are first.
Fine, let's not go
I
outside.
remember to write down their professions and my
No, you
deductions.
didn't. Okay. Employee of the month. Woo! That's so cute. In the photo here, fixed. Somebody drew the person. Freddy sucks. Who's Freddy? Rufus Sedaris. Stop with the post-its on a post-it. Oh. First name Rufus.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Do you think Eugene McLaughlin has a Manfred doesn't want to give her a raise, so this must be Manfred. Is this Freddy? I know, but I only have one post-it on my desk right now. It says +2 spell attack rolls. Are you Freddy? I'm not sure you're Freddy. I don't remember.
In here must be the crime scene.
The crime scene.
First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things
Fine.
easier. I'll need to remember to write everything down.
Yeah,
in my
write down everything in your deductions. Herr Ernst.
The dimly lit rooms.
Is this
the
supposed to be in
front
German, or is
way
this because
secrets
I'm in Germany?
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
Do you think he's being sarcastic, or is he being serious?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies.
Yeah. Why is right? Yeah, Herr Ernst. No, I meant whether the bear is... Whether he's serious when he says, I hope things are going well, Mr. Detective.
Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
Yeah.
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Bears are never nervous, never serious, never nervous.
Well, hurry up.
He's got cute little ear beans. He's a little grumpy. He's got a snoot. Tie. Expensive tie? He's a branch manager. Do you think he has a dog? As a assistant branch manager? He's a family man.
Was it you who called me?
No, I've never heard of you before.
He likes it, girl. Climb through trees.
That's unusual.
Do brown bears climb, or is it... I think it's black bears that climb trees, right?
You're here, since there has been some.
Or am I getting my bears mixed up?
What a fancy
I'm
name.
asking in general.
It says Ernst.
Ernst. Listen, I'm a panda.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior...
Crocodile is a fan. That is true. It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent.
Signed by L. Angst.
El Angst. Is she angsty? Or is she scared? A crazy fan just set all of this up just to see his idol work.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Maybe? Sorry. Framed, high quality. Look at these little cuties. Identical age, they are twins. They're so cute. Dun dun dun. Secret compartment.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
Oh, look, there's a painting of the bears. What is in there? I don't know. So, Laura is Laura Angst. Angst? Manfred Ernst. And we have not met the rest of these. Freddy Rufus. Ducks were the first species to... Wait, no. We know about a Rufus sedaris. We know about a bus driver,
the most busy driver
Petrovich. But we haven't encountered a Petrovich. Can I now go in the kitchen?
In here must be the crime. First, I want to. It will make things eat.
Fine.
I'll need to remember to write every.
There might be toast there. Yes. I need more information on.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk.
We're just gonna talk to this PC again.
They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Right. And then we have this one. The bear is Manfred. He is the branch manager. Laura the cat works in customer service. What is your name, Crocodile? Apparently I'm talking to PCs.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I'm playing all the bus Isn't that so?
Don't you have an angry...
Really?
Yes, we've had this conversation.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Okay.
The two desks on this side look...
Go see if Sophie knows something now. If you drop a duck, it'll always point north.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out.
She needs to chill out.
I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
By 23!
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
If you cook a duck, it will always be crispy,
It's about
will it?
the incident, isn't it?
The incident?
I'm sorry. No idea. I'm so bored.
She's so bored.
I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception.
Uh,
I'm just here to keep the angry
That's
customers
why.
out.
that is why. I got everything from here. Sophie, Laura, birthday, stolen.
I can't leave now. I need to
Okay. We won't leave now. We'll go figure out what else we can know. Ducks are named after a Sir Geoffrey Duck.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help? Your yarn ball is still
This is
on
a
the
cat.
bus. Which route were you on?
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
I just wish I'd finally get a raise.
Bear.
Yes, sorry. This is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Oof.
This is Bear Bus. How can I... this is the third your ex-wife did not care.
She,
Yeah. What am I missing that will give me the rest of the information? Yours are very trustworthy.
what do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee.
Yeah, so give her a
She
raise.
basically does the work of 5 people.
And you're still not giving her a raise?
What do you know about
Oh, she's a she basically.
Okay.
You're still here.
I'm
Still here.
You're not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
Wow. So mean.
It's a letter for an signed.
Okay. No lights in this office. The crocodile called the duck detective. So we know about a Rufus Sedaris, we know about a Freddy. Um,
Oh, how are you, Miss?
Huh. I am bamboozled.
The PC is on, but they only have a single. That's surprising.
And we... No, we're not able to get into the PC. Okay. So he is Freddy. But then we have these 3 people. Can I now go outside or into the kitchen?
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people and it will make things easier. I'll need to remember to write everything down.
Yes. Can I now go outside?
I shouldn't. I need to find out who. Did I remember to write down the.
Do we now know? Okay, now we know this one. Check approved. Okay, deductions. Okay.
Now that I had worked out these names,
Okay,
I was
so now
ready
I
to
can-
check out. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client. As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered
Oh no,
my
not the
nostrils.
cheap white toast.
I knew I had to stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong,
Wasn't what I was
Eugene.
here for.
Stop eating the icing.
Yeah, stop eating the
You
icing.
wait a couple hours.
No.
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have
This
it
is
and
the
so
lady
much
from
more
the
later,
computer.
When we're done preparing.
Whisk. She's motherly. Divorced. Right, this is some Sherlock Holmes deduction that there's a lighter part on her ring finger where a ring used to be. Impeccable hair.
Yes, dear.
She doesn't have hands. Well, she has fingers,
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some
which I
questions.
think is unusual for her species.
A detective? How exciting!
How exciting!
What's the most gruesome murder you've seen?
Okay, so she's a true crime buff.
How many dead bodies have you encountered?
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia.
Teething Turtles Mafia. He once witnessed a duck slaughter a loaf of bread.
That incident
I
taught
think
me
it
to
might have
stay
been
away
him.
From beautiful ladies in red.
He fell into a honey trap.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No!
I mean, I guess you could have a load of bread. Like a truckload
See
of
that I
bread.
can walk just fine.
She seems very upset by the fact that I can walk just fine. Toolbox. A janitor. Sci-fi fan. Oh, is that a rocket? I guess it's a rocket. I thought that was an A. He's practical.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters?
What have they put into the dishy-washy?
Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Oh, ew. Don't put your mugs in the dishwasher face up. I mean, I don't know why it breaks it. Thanks for the... the Salami Bandit! The Salami Bandit! RS. Margaret. Technically, these nowadays, it doesn't matter if you put it face up or face down. The problem is if you put it face up, then all the water stays in the cup and it's kind of icky. It doesn't clean fully.
Oh, this
But if
must
it's
be the
face
crime
down,
scene.
then the water can't stay in it.
This note is curious. Gross. Doubt
Gross.
they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Cancelled. The Halloween party is cancelled. Oh no. Budget cuts. Looking for editor unpaid. Hungry. your own lunch. Salami can be quite greasy. And especially if you heat up salami, it like a lot of the fat renders out.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
The jam incident? Do you think somebody fed Eugene McQuacklin toast with jam? And that's the jam incident?
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
Ernst.
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
This thing is pure white toast with nothing on it.
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
If his thing is pure white toast with nothing on it, I would get why he would go Quack.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
I love that I asked all those other questions first.
Is that so?
That is so.
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine. And don't need no messing about our
Quack.
business around here.
My British English taking over the word quack. Quack, 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 quack. I don't know if I'm still saying it the same way.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life.
Not the easiest life, oh no. Quack? As in whack? Quack? Quack?
She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, I think I'm more of a quack person. She had a terrible breakup.
But don't tell anyone.
Okay, so she's the office gossip.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
She's very cute.
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft.
The lunch theft.
No one told me they've called a detective.
Well, we don't even know who called a detective.
I don't know what's going on at all.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Engst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl.
Hi, Mark. You've animated it. Awesome.
I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work.
She has time to study for her online bachelor's while being the only customer service person.
You need to keep this a secret, though.
I don't think there are any. I'm surprised that there are any secrets in this office. Ducks are the only bird that can fly backwards. Wait, I have a button to quack. I don't remember seeing the animated. You are Margaret Whitlock. And you are... You loved the demo? Heck yeah. Okay. That does look like Rufus. So... Did you play the demo for this one or the new one? This is the first game. Mean sexy aliens. Okay. Okay. We're gonna play the new one on Wednesday. Gotta give my brain a moment to recover from using the brain cell.
And I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Wednesday is when Wednesday is. I think I might be the sorry soul standing in the rain. Well-proportioned nose, handsome. His name is Boris. Hands in pocket, bad manners. He's got bad manners, but he's handsome. Is this your kind of nose? It's okay, Gan.
This isn't the bus stop.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop.
You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
There are snoots that you can boop. Or give them a nose hug.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Do you think he wears a fedora so that he doesn't like he covers his like head from getting wet in the rain?
Do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding
Too
my own
busy minding
business.
my own business. Snoots that you can boop or give a nose hug. Some snoots you run away from. Oh, you use your snoot to hug another snoot. Is that not a snoot to snoot boop?
I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
A snoot thing.
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
He's the ex, isn't he? Okay, I think he's
You,
the ex.
Like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude.
Pretty funny dude.
Loves to rant about detective novels.
Yep, I can see that.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
Boop requires fingies.
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Is he also a gossip?
I don't work.
I gasped too hard.
I thought you were a detective.
I don't work here. I thought you're a detective.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's
Full of dirty gym clothes. Duffel bag.
Oh, if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
I thought you wanted to talk to Sophie. Okay. So you must be a Boris Petrovich. All my ducks are in a row. Fill out all suspects' names. Yes, the smooth jazz and the investigations go together. Margaret the sheep works in customer service. She's the other desk. Noir investigation detective vibe is the best, aside from the excessive drinking. That's why we've replaced it with excessive toast eating. The penguin is Rufus and works as the janitor. Boris the buffalo is a bus driver. Duck approved.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what
Ducks
was
are
going
in a
on.
row. The client. Like, I would assume that someone hired me because their lunch was stolen by a coworker known as Salami Bandit.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll
I
have to
know,
walk
I
south.
know, I
What?
know.
I'm not here to take a...
it's the smooth jazz and also always raining. That's another one.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? Which route were you on?
Can you tell me more about Freddy Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy?
She put them on hold to yell at me.
He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space.
She seems slightly upset.
Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
I have some oat chocolate cookies.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs.
Yeah. There are also some tomatoes and some raspberries downstairs.
Why don't you just return them?
I do. Just not every day.
Clearly not every day. There's a week's worth of mugs on the table.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy.
He's a chill guy.
I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions. And then we get to chat.
Bouldering conventions.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah.
Why do you need so much salami?
Bouldering is a type of wall climbing. The one where you don't go so high up, but more sideways.
That's not mine.
The salami's not his.
It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Uh-huh. Contrary to popular belief, most ducks don't file their taxes.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker.
Totally to keep safe and not make sandwiches. I mean, it's not pepper salami.
But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor.
So the only one who's really good in this office is Laura. And she doesn't get a raise.
He came with the building.
Normal salami is not bad, but it's not pepper salami. He came with the janitor came with the building. Okay. That's one way of putting it. I wish almost that the load screens weren't so quick so that I could read all the tips.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
For the US, that's normal. Like a caretaker of a building. But usually if you buy a whole building,
You know,
you'll,
the two
you
of
know,
us are from the older generation.
hire that person yourself.
Which means we understand each other well.
You understand each other well.
He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
So she thinks it's also Freddy's, but Freddy says no.
What is your relationship with Margaret
Yeah,
Whitlock?
what is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart.
Why she sounds sexy? I guess that's just how she speaks.
We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
They have weekly mahjong evenings. I think they might have a thing.
Do you know anything about this bag?
I think they might just have a thing.
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces?
Don't get angry. I just want to know about the bag.
Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Yeah, you. I mean, no, but they're clearly playing mahjong. So, you know. Maybe that's what the oldies call it. So who hired me? Whose lunch was taken? So Margaret's lunch is here. A paw print. A paw print and... What are these called in English? Lightning bolts. My brain could only think of the word in Finnish because it's very similar. Like, in Finnish a lightning bolt is salama. Not salami, with an A at the end. Salami rain. Salami's a little thunder then. Yeah, kind of.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh,
Oh.
I don't know what I saw in him.
Yeah, what did you only see his perfect nose?
I mean, I guess he's good looking, but
But he keeps his hands in his pocket, Sophie. Come on, girl.
my god, is he boring.
And he saw her neck. Because she's too tall for him.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut.
No, she cannot. She tells everyone's business
It
to
seems
anyone
like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
who... Fair.
It says it's locked.
Okay, we can't go in there. He looks for neck length. So who hired me? I mean, so a paw print. Giraffes don't have paw prints. Crocodiles don't have paw prints. We've got bears who have paw prints and cats that have paw prints. Right? Okay. So that was maybe a slight guess. Because Manfred doesn't seem like the type of bear that just lets it go when someone keeps stealing his lunch.
I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Because that would be too easy.
Can I put you on hold for a second? What?
What?
Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
Oh my gosh, nobody listens to me.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
He's stereotyping himself.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh.
Hi, Buster.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened.
She
with
would
the
wish
lunch
that.
theft.
And also, he keeps stealing her mugs as well.
And what they were planning in the kitchen.
The mug issue. In my old office, the problem was that there was random Tupperware that kept appearing and nobody would, you know, admit to it.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
No one died, but
But I also rarely used anything else than cutlery from
investigated a
office.
case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times.
Goose
They
times.
called it the piggy bank case.
The piggy bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No.
Beaten up?
No.
Turns out we're not very interesting to her.
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher.
Maybe I should
broken
leave
for
the
them.
dishwasher broken for a bit.
That'll teach them a lesson.
Okay. Manfred! Ducks sleep with one eye open because crime never sleeps.
How are the detective things going?
The
Mr.
detective things.
It's Mr.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office?
I'll
Yes.
have to inspect the entire...
Well, hurry up.
Oh, she really is looking for violence. Okay. Does that means we should be going outside? Every duck has a unique footprint. I love that they're otherwise voice acted, but then when you're not talking to them, they do gibberish.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared,
Dun dun dun!
and others appeared.
Dun dun dun!
Very suspicious.
So suspicious.
What are you even talking about?
It's a magical bag!
Is this your bag?
No.
No. How do ducks huff? Like, does it just make a quacking noise?
Really unhelpful.
That is true. Everyone here is very unhelpful.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh.
Everybody is very suspicious. I'm investigating on that house. You're not wrong. Strike. Bowling. She made a little wow noise. So let's do kitchen first. There are over 1,000 ducks. What are you making?
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
No,
That's
I
an
really...
inappropriate
That's an inappropriate question. So... maybe that's how far they can count. Hungry? Get your own lunch. Oh gosh. I love that he looks like a pig nose until you zoom in on it. Tell me what I need to know, or I will eat all your toast. So, is planning a... Are they... They're making cake. My duck needs glasses? No. I have a magnifying glass. I think they're making a surprise birthday cake. I also have a vague recollection of this being factual, so that might help.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's an inappropriate question.
Okay. Now, the culprit. Blank is being blank by blank because blank picked up the blank blank. Greens are always names. Okay. So the culprit. I'm assuming this is about the bag mix-up. And Freddy has the wrong bag. But whose bag is it? Is it... Oh, it's Boris' bag. No. Is it the other way around? Yes, there are two bags. There's the bag that was in the bus and that has the gym clothes. And then there's the bag by Freddy that has the salami. Or is this about the mug? No. Oh, I mean, is the salami? We don't know who the salami bandit is.
It was as I thought.
We just know that the bags got switched, but that doesn't mean that Boris is the salami bandit.
Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed.
Dun dun dun.
This office wasn't as boring as it looked.
No, it's very dramatic, in fact.
When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to
the Salami Bandit.
This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?
You know what?
Okay, get into position.
I love that I'm just a part of it.
I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Nums. Yes, that is a quite well-stocked kitchen.
What's this?
Snake.
Surprise, surprise!
Surprise!
No way.
I love that her model, like her illustration still looks so bored.
This is all for me?
Salami! Happy birthday, you long-necked stoner.
Oh.
Oh no! Why is she crying?
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for Salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
It's the Salami Bandit! Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami and fritters in the bag.
So did I, but it's not his
And
bag.
now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredderson.
Listen, he might just be dumb. You only hear stories about this you never imagine happening to you.
By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen.
He's dumb but harmless dumb. She really does want that raise.
Or is there more to it?
Okay. So I think this will be Sophie received the following presents. She got a plushie, a book, a necklace, necklace, and something got stolen. Sophie received a silly salami that contained a silly salami. It's weird, it's wrong. How dare they make that wrong? Are being something from something from something. If that are the wrong salami flavor.
That's not nice at all.
Not nice at all.
Who messes with someone's birthday?
Mean people do.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure
She just
everything
turns
out.
this opportunity to mock at himself. Humph.
What can you possibly do?
Yeah, what can I possibly do?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Do you think she liked my present?
What was your present?
I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. I should really get back to work.
Bye.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie.
Aww.
It says limited edition.
Okay, so someone who really cares about her, so that is...
It's a heart-shaped necklace.
her. No, it looks like a cat plushie.
Looks tacky.
A tacky heart-shaped necklace. Sexy aliens want my numbers by Sufur Siridis. Questionable title. Adult novel. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the aliens' eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. Salami plushies, burger tokens, steak trading cards. You think this butcher brings the kid? The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like a talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. "Hey, you look cute," a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. "Can I get your number?" Okay. Oh god, this is page 200. It has 621 pages.
Oh god.
Oh god, indeed.
What did I just read?
Oh. Salami. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable I entered the office really easily. Lol. Sayonara, edgelords. Cocky attitude. Not a Sophie.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Adding this to the case file. Birthday letter. Edgelord. Yep, that's what it said.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it.
Well, talk to me about it.
I don't know what to do.
Fine. Presents. I think it was a limited edition plushie. I think Laura gave her that. I think her ex tried to woo her back. Like balancing on the edge of a building roof. Yeah, yep. They are lords of the edge of the roof. This is kind of something that so this is Rufus' name backwards. So this is probably from Rufus? But what got stolen? Did something get stolen? Or was that an extra gift? Okay, that was a bit of a guess.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was
salami present was intentional. Okay. Ducks are excellent skateboarders, did you know?
So, what happens to
Yes, there is a game Mirror's Edge.
now?
Mirror's Edge is why I had an Xbox 360 when I was a kid.
What do you think about this letter?
It was a very silly incident that happened. I had a PlayStation, and apparently the game also came out on PlayStation, but... Yeah. Humph.
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore.
They write them by salami. Huh.
What's with the weird line breaks?
That is true. The line breaks were pretty weird.
They really think I've done it.
Pretty jumping lady game? Heck yeah.
Duck Detective, you have to help me. You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I think I've always been kind of a bit of a sucker for parkour in games, even if I'm not very good at it. like games with really good movement are kind of my jam.
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise.
Someone gave me a salami surprise. Okay.
I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Good luck. Just don't forget to return your cups. Also, note that his cups are still full of coffee. He has like the most responsible job here.
This folder says manual for CS agents.
He's the logistics organizer.
How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Complaints? Can the OO please clean their desk? I can smell it until here. Hi, Kelly Survivor. Is it one of those scam office firms? No. But they're sexy now. Omclaw, is he serious? Pen name, mystery author. Oh, what a dumb pen name. It's just his name backwards. Okay, so I actually had that beforehand.
Definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
I'm alright. We're enjoying the start to burp week. Playing some duck detective. Being very ducky. Shiny armor. Wait. There was a purple-eyed alien. Woo!
I cracked it.
We quacked it.
Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
What secrets does she have on her computer? Cutie. Hearts. Lovers. Delete everything. Illegal activity accomplice. West VPN. Never gonna give you up. Windows audio file. Secret cake recipe. Vacation. Planned trip. Bearbus internal vouchers for CS agents. Okay, so there are 2 vouchers. I got rickrolled.
She's messaging.
Yep. We all got rickrolled. Does this tell me now anymore?
How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading.
Okay. Hi, Kawaii. Lurk isn't a joke. What did the animals say to their partner? I'll always love you, my dear. What is orange here? Am I missing something? Hope you're having a lovely Monday.
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconduct.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you.
Why are you being so mean, Manfred?
This will be Frederson's last day.
Why do you want to get rid of him? Other than that he's very incompetent.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson.
I'm not convinced Frederson even knows how to write.
Not a fan of all that high school drama.
No.
People just cry over everything these days.
So mean. Customs procedures for passenger entering from the west border. Okay. Allowed goods. Personal items worth less than 500 schmarked. Prohibited weapons. Gun, scary. Plants. Over 10 trombones. So you're allowed 10 trombones. Books not in the interest of the eastern states. Meat. Okay. And potatoes. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. For more information, visit Bretzel/customs. Okay.
What do they have against potatoes?
Flavor?
Maybe it was too romantic.
Maybe it was too... No, man, it was tacky. I was
Did
told it was
Sophie ask
tacky.
about me?
No, she did not ask about you.
She didn't.
Ah, I see.
Do you, though?
Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Probably. Okay. The message. Sophie received a scary letter that contained a nice salami. 3 things must be wrong. Is there a package? Sophie received a bear bus? It was technically for Sophie. She received a scary message that contained scary salami? What the heck? I have all the words, so scary letter that contained a... Okay, so I think that one is right because that changed to 2 or fewer things. Contained a... scary message. It wasn't a romantic. Huh. I am confused. Like, Sophie received a scary letter that contained a scary message. This is about the salamis. Most trendy duck hairstyle is the mullet. Wait, is there still something yellow in here? Yes? No? Maybe? Usually the yellow circles means that there's something new. Okay, is there something here now? Can I maybe go behind Sophie's desk?
It says it's locked.
Okay, still locked. Ducks share 95% of their genetic makeup with bananas. Banana, banana, nana, quack, nana, quack, nana, nana. Okay, a weird message. Do we have the word weird in the... No. A silly... Could it be a silly letter that contains a... Okay, it's a silly letter that contained a scary message.
Sophie was receiving threats.
Okay.
I needed to find out why.
It's like, okay, what's the message and what's the letter and what's silly and what's...
Oh, what should I do?
You should eat cake. Have you considered eating cake? Cake is pretty good. Okay. Stuckies. The key symbol lets me interrogate them over certain key items. Okay. So, where is Bretzel? Bretzel is here. And then there was a direction for which side things were coming from. Right here. Entering from the west border. So west of Bretzel is only Salsiccia. Okay. So is this about the salami? Salamis are illegally imported from Salsiccia to Bretzel. I don't know if we're in Bretzel, but
salami.
big performance was the Quack, Quack, Quack.
I just
Happy
needed to
Burp
find
Week.
out who was behind this. The mystery of the Salami Bandit was slowly getting
The
unraveled.
mystery of the Salami Bandit. Is it really a Salami Bandit if it's an
Western
illegal
goods are
importing
prohibited
operation?
From entering and being sold in the East. This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit.
Okay.
Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Okay, that is... I guess that's pretty threatening. Look how easily I can
This
get to
was
you.
serious. I had to question all of the employees.
We're questioning everyone. Oh, we're back to the
Thanks
party.
for
Can we
coming,
have the
everyone.
cake while we're interrogating?
Well, everyone except for Sophie.
Where's Sophie?
Where is she?
Yeah, where is she?
Slacking off, playing on her computer phone like usual.
Rufus is very upset.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
Yeah, because nobody cut her a slice of her birthday cake. I would have a
We'll start
problem
then
too.
regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
Laura's whole point is to get Freddy fired. Margaret just wants blood.
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
I think he's probably getting framed. He's not very competent and maybe should still be, you know, fired, but...
What a load of baloney.
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting
Let me
framed.
know if the background music is too loud.
What?
Oh, what?
Why would anyone bother?
You would bother, you like your mugs.
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered
Uh-oh.
a conspiracy.
A conspiracy? A quackspiracy?
This is ridiculous!
That's what you would
Why are we
say.
still listening to a random duck that waddled into this office?
Waddle waddle. Because you didn't have any grapes. If you had grapes, I'd be out of here.
I'm leaving.
Bye. Waddle waddle. I'm not the only one who
I'm a
waddles.
certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
The music is very smooth. But I see the volume spiking every once in a while.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsichia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
You would probably know. You drive the bus.
Okay, this is going too far.
Is it though?
I really have more important things to do.
Bye. Waddle waddle.
No, that is really scandalous.
She's excited and there isn't even blood.
Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe?
Maybe.
I promise to all of you, I did not know that that was the next line. Bye. Please leave the whisk in
Listen,
the kitchen.
everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
Well, it might be too late for that. Like, half the people have already run away from the kitchen.
I need to get back to work.
I don't think Eugene McQuacklin has a lot of authority.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
Bye.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I love that he's like, you're still here, but I don't particularly want to talk to you.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help?
A little help?
You seem lonely.
Seem lonely?
I could be your assistant.
No, thank you.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing.
Decipher messages?
Sure.
Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow
Think
people
there's a-
around?
Hidden message in that bin behind you.
I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yeah, exactly like that. Perfect.
Yep, you're doing great.
KTS Enjoyer. It's a band. Almost dead. Are your parents still angry at you? Message is nonsensical.
This is curious.
Curious.
Why would she write like this? Someone forgot their phone.
Wait. Oh, it's Laura's phone. Okay.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh,
Oh,
maybe I can be a real estate agent.
you go, girl.
I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
I don't know about that one. Okay.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft?
Me? What's wrong
Are there
with
any other
me?
detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
Wow.
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself.
Only 4%? Wait, is that high? Low?
The truth will be revealed in the end.
Yeah, okay. That's the highest? Okay. Humph. Okay. Ads are about to run, and my water is empty. So I need to do a quick burp break and go get some water. And then we'll quack along. Gonna grab a snack. I'm gonna grab some water. Burp. And there will be smooth jazz playing while I'm gone. Burp. Quack. I do appreciate that these chairs spin. Oh, this one doesn't spin. This one spins. Excuse me, Margaret. This one spins. I'm doing important work. Oh, that one doesn't spin. I don't knock. I quack. Holding a dog. Oh, shoot. Failed to answer. Answer. Read it in time. What's happened here?
Finally, Manfred is out of his office.
We're just gonna move the painting?
Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Is it Salami? Oh no. CS00BD. CS Customer Service OO Operations Office BD Bus Driver? Oh no. Two in customer service, 1 in operations office, and there are 4 bus drivers. I'm so smart, guys.
I did it!
First try flawless every time.
Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe.
I mean, that is pretty cool.
Let's see what secrets he has in here.
So smart. Lots of keys. Server room key, yoink. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are cooking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Different handwriting. Demands? Employee of the month, TV in my room, keep quiet about the thing, do all these things and nothing will happen to you. Keep quiet, fear of snitching. Something about employee of the month. So is this Rufus? Blackmailing?
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain.
Yoink.
Here it is. The key for the server room.
Dun dun dun. We have a key. There are an average 5 ducks per square meter. Wait, there's still something else here? Wait. To make something, someone blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about something. Someone is the one that provides the salamis to blank. Okay, well, we got two blanks filled. Okay. Do you think he just has a game open? No. Just has a creepy amount of Eugene McQuackling. Looking for a job. Will do almost anything. Buy my book. Oh, it's a Blue Sky account. I wonder if it was originally a Blue Sky account. He's stalking me. Is this a real Blue Sky account? Is there a duck detective? Duck detect. It's a real account. So, fun fact. This so duckdetective.bsky.social is a real account of Eugene McQuacklin, though it doesn't have the space between Mac and Quacklin. The very first message on it is buy my book. The second one is looking for a job, will do almost anything. And then there is a third one that is more recent, that is from, like, those two are from last year, probably around the time when the first game came out. And then there's a third one that says, got kicked out of my apartment, looking for somewhere to stay, 100 schmark a month max. So I wonder if that relates to the new game. Fourth World, I know, right? That's so cool. Murder. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bikel lost his mind. Add to card. A kidnapping and a kingpin. Kidnapping and a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin. King penguin, kingpin on his birthday. Oh my god, say that 3 times fast. King penguin, kingpin.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Yes, we knew that. That's pretty cool though, the fourth wall design. You can't take the pond out of the duck.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy.
What are you doing out here, Manfred?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
That is very true.
Seems a bit cheap.
Well, that's your opinion, Manfred. Cheap added to the clues. Nothing else out here? Okay, but where's Boris? Well, kingpin is one word. Oh.
She left? Just like this?
She's gone? Maybe she's at home?
She's at home. Should I look for her?
Wow.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
She left a note on her desk. She went to the zoo. That's it, I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie Windheimer. Sudden news. Never dramatic. Sophie.
What a dramatic turn.
Well, everybody here is quite dramatic.
I should keep this as evidence.
She dropped a plushie. Resignation letter. And her chair has fallen over. Unknown number. Any more? I'll tell them everything. Don't. You block this number, click here to unblock. Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. But okay, birthday card is high expectations. Wow. Blocked. No communication.
Can't believe believe she complained about this online.
What a bunch of buttheads. That does sound like the type of post that would end up on
Let's
Reddit.
see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Okay, is that her phone?
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
Can we do like handwriting analysis?
Doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave.
She was pretty fed up.
She definitely needs the money.
Oh,
And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
maybe she's a fake friend.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Different. Well, I hope she didn't get murdered. Hello.
Let's see what's hidden.
What are you doing?
Don't mind me.
Secret detective business.
Yep. See? When somebody asks you what you're doing, just say you're doing secret detective business.
Electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere.
Do you think he's writing a novel in his journal at the same time?
I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Is that why he is doing so much exposition?
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Also, something is clearly wrong with this electrical
I
setup.
don't think it's meant to.
I don't think it's meant to do that either. Who's that handsome little duck? Handsome duck? Not so handsome duck. Bags under eyes means anxious. A torn hat. Oh no. Oh, these breadcrumbs are shame.
Has that been there the whole day?
Oh no. Eugene doesn't even have enough money to get back home. Easy. Bear Bus 100 schmuck voucher selling for 80 schmuck. Whoa. Kraken Academy and Odyssey Island. Camera playback. So... Lisa, how to delete eBay selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Computer illiterate indeed. Oh, that's kind of funny.
What's
Dad,
these Bear
this
Bus
is not
vouchers on
Google.
eBay?
Easy.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Wow. Guess you need a job here. I think there might be another opening. Look, there's the books. The alien book, the weird alien book. A duck dump. Yeah.
What are you doing in there?
What are you doing in
Snooping
there?
around, are we?
Yep, that's the job definition.
That room is strictly off limits.
You can't make me.
I even put up posters.
Very professional.
This is for important detective work.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh. Bye. So we're still missing Huff Hump. Huff Humph. So is it Rufus? Huh. If you drop a duck, it will always land pointing north. So the receptionist, Sophie, got blackmailed because she wanted to snitch? Not blackmailed. If you fry a duck, you will always get a fried duck. Okay, she only got kidnapped, not murdered.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
Okay. Dun dun dun.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it?
Is it not?
Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Well, he stays outside. So... Sorry, Margaret, I'm just gonna use your computer real quick. So Margaret had these vouchers. Internal vouchers for CS agents. So is she providing them? So Margaret is the one who provides the vouchers to Rufus. To make him stay quiet about the Salami Bandit illegally importing salamis. Heck. It's not Rufus. We only have 4 business. Huh. Are they yellow because there is a message or like a deduction that relates to these zones? Hey, buddy.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
German everywhere. I don't know if that's originally like that or if it's because I'm in Germany.
I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present.
Overdoing
I did tell
it?
him to cool off a bit. Why are
Okay.
people not listening to me?
You're not very smart. Okay. Excuse me.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
Yeah, have you?
No, I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays. though.
Wow, that's all you think about, Manfred? So someone was also kidnapped Sophie? No. Who else could have? Like, I'm pretty convinced that this last sentence is correct. Margaret is the one that provides vouchers to Rufus. But Manfred is being blackmailed. And Sophie's been kidnapped. Can always respect someone who puts cakes under business. Yeah. Though, to be fair, I think they might be in a alphabetical order. Where's... Right. And then these two are over here. So where did... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where is Rufus?
I can't leave now. I need to solve the...
Yeah. We can't afford to go home. Drinky! Oh. All the healthies. Yeah, no German. Could it be the other way around? Could this more business? What do you mean, how so? The other way. So how many is this now? 2 or few. Okay. 2 or fewer things are wrong. So we are closer. Okay, so this is about the vouchers. Okay, so Rufus is blackmailing
So this is what Rufus and
Manfred
were doing
about
with
the vouchers. Which is kind of weird.
It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for.
Like, how are they...
I needed to catch the Salami
What are they
Bandit.
blackmailing him with? They're
I
the
quickly
ones doing
needed
the
to
bad
find out
thing.
where Sophie was being kept.
Okay, where is Sophie?
I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with
Not
this.
the Salami Bandit!
It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
A kidnapping. Sophie is at blank. On a cake. In, on, under. Woo! Prepositions. In a cake. Under a cake. On a cake. Okay, where is... Okay, so where would she be? Go see these dodgy guys. So I do think it's suspicious that the bus is now closed. It's been open this whole time.
Look what you've instigated.
What did you realize?
Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Dilly-dallying around. Yeah. Waddle waddle.
Was that different before?
Yeah, the only one who's changed is really Laura, who is not working currently. Waddle waddle. So who's kidnapped her? The kidnapping is probably about the salami then, if it's not about the vouchers. So I thought that the most trendy duck hairstyles are a mullet, followed by a bob and an afro. Don't we block this number? Whose number is this?
See, the last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
It's like someone's business card laying around or something. Waddle waddle. Ducks are named after Sir Geoffrey Duck, who did something. My game loads too fast. Help! So, demands TV in the room. Quack's vacation is going quite well. Though someone's been kidnapped now. Sophie is at... under a bus? Would it be Bear Bus's station? Huh. It is quite serious now. 2 or fewer things are wrong. Maybe he's at Boris' home. No. So this appears to be right. Bear Bus's office? Huh? The suspicious boxes. Every duck has a unique footprint. Waddle waddle. They all waddle differently and thus leave different footprints. But then
he keeping in all?
Maybe she's in these boxes. In Rufus's office. In a... So it's these two. If I change this one, it becomes 3. No. One. At least one of these is wrong. Oh.
Oh my God!
That was an accident. I was so convinced it was one of the other 3 that was wrong. I'm so smart, but half of it is just stumbling into the answers.
It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
So, wait, so where is she? She's in a bus. Okay, so we kind of... Okay. I mean, I kind of thought that she's there, but... Okay, the Salami Bandit. Because... Who is the Salami Bandit? Does Eugene have a gun? No, but he does Quack. Ducks are excellent skateboarders. But show me this handwriting. That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. I can probably just look at them here, right? Okay, I can't zoom in on these. Look at that! Handwriting analysis. Because here, Manfred's note and Sophie's note are the same. And this one is the same. So they're all the same person. Manfred is the Salami Bandit because Sophie's and his handwriting are identical. Right, the Salami Bandit's handwriting are identical.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
We found out who the Salami Bandit is.
That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Well, it's not my fault if the gracious and helpful businessman is in fact a criminal. I will bring him to quacking justice.
Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this?
I will.
I had collected everything I needed. I just had to
Is
organize my
handwriting
thoughts.
analysis not enough for you? The infatuation and the dirty work. It's sure groggy not. Heck. Okay. Blank is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because she used to date Blank, and the Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince Blank into helping. So I think he needed Boris. Because Boris is the driver, so he could get stuff across the border.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
Is that why she broke up with him? No, I think Boris might have been lured in. Blank is the Salami Bandit's Blank because the Salami Bandit needed someone who could easily carry out the Blank out of the Blank. Could easily carry out the importing of the salamis? Love will make a cow do bad things. Woo!
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Well, we already figured that one out.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
But wasn't I'm the buyer of the salami?
Aha! I had it all figured out now.
All the German in the office, you like some? No.
It was time that I confront the culprits.
Yeah.
But first, I had to free Sophie.
But Sophie's also kind of a criminal. Hi, Sophie.
Oh,
Sophie! What happened?
I love that Sophie still looks bored as heck.
what's going on out here?
So everybody in this office, except Laura, Sophie's panda in German class. Hey now. Hey now. Listen, I even changed seats today to help out a classmate for like an hour.
Why is everyone yelling?
So the only one who hasn't done really anything wrong is Laura. Sophie convinced Boris into helping Manfred to smuggle the salami. So that's what the three of them did wrong. Rufus and Margaret have been stealing and selling vouchers on eBay. Freaking Freddy keeps on stealing Laura's mugs. And Laura's just very high strung.
This looks dramatic.
This looks dramatic indeed.
It's kind of a long story.
So get talking.
And guess who deduced said long story?
I deducted the whole story.
The one and only
Duck Detective.
Read the room.
We're not in a room.
This is how everything went down.
Cutscene.
The Bretzel Beerbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became
The Salami Bandit.
He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly.
Why is there a
The bus would
pair
go
of
through a
ice
customs
skates
check
hanging
at
in the
the
window?
Salami bus
That
station
seems
first.
dangerous.
And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
That's why they were delayed.
It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team.
Look at him blushing.
Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until
The
the
Duck Detective.
That's me. Infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet, and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered.
No, not the
In an
bear.
outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses.
Should have put her into the next
And
bus that had
this
been
is
constantly
why-
closed.
Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
Oh right, that was the original crime we were solving. Lunch theft. I forgot about that completely.
What?
Right, because the Salami Bandit stole... Well, the Salami Bandit stole Laura's lunch.
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling.
Yes.
Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything.
Aww.
Should Manfred get arrested?
Do I need to send the bear to jail? I feel like Manfred should go to jail, but I don't want to send him to jail. He was just thinking of the kids. But he was the mastermind.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course, he should be arrested.
He's a quackminal.
What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been... She manipulated poor Boris.
She
into taking
did
the salami
manipulate
across
poor
the border.
Boris.
Should Sophie get arrested?
She did manipulate poor Boris.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain.
Quacksequences.
Had he refused to take the salami on board,
I
plan
think
would have
Boris
not
has to go
worked
in
out.
too then.
Should Boris get arrested?
I mean, she could have eaten the cake earlier. The Salami Bandit was Manfred, the bear.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely.
But he knows the rules about what is allowed to go over the borders. Maybe this place will be extra efficient if Laura gets the reins.
But that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling.
Yeah, the branch manager,
All right, I've made up my mind.
the bear. They're all going to
I will
jail.
report to the state
But-
police.
Also, I feel like Margaret and Rufus should also be going to jail for the whole voucher and blackmail scheme.
Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again!
Okay, it's a good thing we're sending you to prison.
Anything to secure my family's well-being.
But now you're going to jail. How are you gonna do that from jail?
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary
Grand
for that.
scale salami smuggling.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? if anyone actually worked in this office,
Well, there's one person who works.
we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Well, if you weren't smuggling salami, not all your buses would be 3 hours late.
Hey, I work.
I'm with her.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions.
Yes, because she's the only one who works.
How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours?
But that's not her fault, is it?
And while we're at it, Rufus!
Woofers.
How dare you embezzle money from the company
Yeah.
and then threaten me?
Well, she is the only one working. She really hasn't done anything wrong, in my opinion. I'm not biased. I just think that she hasn't done anything wrong. Like, Freddy is the other one who's kind of innocent, but he does keep stealing her mugs. So can we send Rufus to jail?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think his weird alien erotica will take off, Margaret.
And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Sure, Margaret.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred.
Can we send you to jail, please?
Not me, that's for sure.
I want to send him to jail. He's
stand by what I
mean.
said.
I stand by what you said about that.
Nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it.
Why not?
You were supposed to find out who stole my
Why,
lunch.
Dan?
Not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I didn't really accuse her. I mean, I guess I did, but I also proved it. Pat, pat.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
So why did you do it? I ducked it all up.
Why did Boris have to lose the bag?
Right, the only problem was that Boris got the bags mixed up. Everything would have been fine if it wasn't for that.
My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important.
Sure.
Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
He was smuggling her salami to make her cousin happy. Maybe the salsiccia salamis have medicinal properties.
I should have known.
He really is a dum-dum in love.
If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Yeah, I am pretty cool, thanks.
Not now, Fredderson.
Quack the case. But like, I wanna send Rufus to jail.
The truth is an ugly mistress.
I do appreciate how all of them can just slip out of the...
But it is my
Just
duty
shake your
to
wrists and
throw
the handcuffs
dread
are
to the
gone.
fine beak of Lady Justice.
More players chose to arrest Boris than Sophie? So this is how many percent of the players decided to arrest who? But I'm still upset that I didn't get to arrest Rufus. Because he was also being very evil. I think Manfred was just quite obviously guilty. Yeah, it's the happy broccoli. Yeah, it is pretty short. The koala customer. Oh, right, the guy outside. It's really fun. And like, what made it a little bit shorter is that I have played this before. So there were some things that I did know about. Like, I don't remember everything by any means. Oh, they thanked Oreo the cat.
Oh, crap.
Oh, we didn't get paid, did we?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home.
Yeah, maybe some of the Sherlock Holmes games.
How am I going to pay for the bus?
With the employee pass.
Guess I'm walking home.
Is
Ahem.
Oh,
Need a
no.
ride?
This might be a bad idea.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
Is this a cab?
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun, they said.
Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
Yeah, all that detective work with no bread in my beak. You think Freddy's in the next... I feel like he might be. I feel like he might be.
I really don't.
A really annoying sidekick. But I guess we'll find out on Wednesday. I have not even watched the trailer, so I know nothing but the title.
Please?
Please?
Yeah, fine.
How do we both fit in that car?
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Oh?
Please don't.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
Please don't.
No.
Has our tie been green the whole time?
And imagine. We can team up.
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
And I could be your sidekick.
Maybe Freddy just starts following Eugene around. So now I really do want to know if the next game starts with Eugene getting kicked out of his apartment. Because that's the next post on the... next post on the Blue Sky. Patience, yeah, we'll find out on Wednesday, but I can speculate. I'm allowed to speculate. We quack the case. Deduct. Huh? Didn't I say that I'm allowed to speculate? Speculate? I'm... Well, they are deductions. I'm confused. Your joke has confused me. But that was the secret salami, and apparently we're going on ad break, so we're just gonna chat for a while ads are gonna run. Yeah. I think tomorrow's game is also quite short. Tomorrow's game is called A Short Hike. It is not a goose or a duck, but it is a cute bird. Like a more story-driven game and like a exploration game. On Wednesday we have more Duck Detective, the whole reason why we're having Burb Week. And then on Thursday We're still gonna have drawing day, but we're just gonna pick out burp Pokemons. Woo! And on Friday, we unleash the chaos. Because peace was never an option. And we're gonna honk our way into something. I'm not even sure. Are we adding crispy duck to the machine? I told you, you have to talk to the vendor. I don't choose what's in the machine. Yeah. Exciting. Exciting, exciting. There's no real reason to have Burp Week, but then I was just like, okay, if we're gonna do 2 Duck Detective games, I might as well fill the rest of the week with Burp. I entertained myself with this thought. So, you know. Now we've got a full week of Burbs. And then maybe next week we'll go back to crab venturing. Crab venturing. That is true, there is no reason to do any of it. That is very true. I do everything just to entertain myself, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? My brain is already breaking down. How long we got in Crab? I think Crab Adventures is like a 30-hour game, something like that. I am looking for it. Another Crab's Treasure. Oh, never mind. 14 to 22 hours. So probably another week. 30 hours would mean 2 more weeks. But yeah, probably 2 sessions next week. I'm thinking about doing Final Fantasy Fridays to play FFX, but I'm not sure. I'm very uncertain. But I think that will be like a once a week big project. Make it super fun. But yeah, that is the big project that I'm kind of thinking about. It's a big project, but I think I'm only going to put it once a week. So that, yeah, it is really long, especially if we do both X and X2. It's gonna be a lot of hours. And then have something a little different on Monday through Wednesday. I think Thursday is going to remain a art day. But so that like we can have the like sort of medium-sized projects on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Tuesdays just be kind of a wild card day. I think that would maybe work out quite well. I think that would be probably pretty good. To have a bit of structure, to have expected days for some stuff, and then get to do like a big project. And I wanted to bring back Dev Day. I don't know if I want to do Dev Days, but I want to maybe do like a game jam. But game jams are usually on the weekends, or do a little bit of game development at some point, something like that. But I think that's going to be more like in this week, instead of doing other stuff, we're gonna do dev stuff. Yeah, I'm still a little bit thinking about what to do. How about a Destiny PvP stream? Path. That's embarrassing, okay? No. I don't think... Where's the unsub button? I don't think there's one. you're stuck with me. So yeah. Yeah. I think maybe we'll start doing some Final Fantasy. I'm so bad at Destiny PvP even. Like, it's just I'm too old. I'm too slow. But yeah, I think maybe Final Fantasy on Fridays. Yeah, I do still want to take a quick look at Final Fantasy X to make sure that it's not too slow for me, that it's not too frustrating with it showing its age, because it is just a remaster instead of a remake, so it does kind of feel its age. And because I played Final Fantasy when I was a kid, but I did not get very far. Final Fantasy, that one with the super huge swords and turn-based. Turn-based, yes. I guess there are some huge swords there. I mean, at least the Final Fantasy that I would be playing is turn-based. 14 is action, but it's, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I have to give it a bit of a try to make sure that I vibe with it enough. But I'll do that off stream, maybe on the weekend. 10 and 10-2 and 12. I think we'll do 10 and 10-2, at least 10. Those are the ones from my childhood. If I play 7, you won't talk in chat? Wow. Oh, wow. But yeah, I think I don't know if we'll start that next week, but I will contemplate it. I did find out that I only have school 3 days this week, so I have maybe some time to sort stuff out. We'll see if I do, but you know, technically I should have time. Maybe I'll just sleep instead. But for now, I think it is time to head off, and we will see tomorrow again with a short hike. We'll go hiking together, a burb hike, and then on Wednesday we shall make more deductions. But now we'll go raid the only other person playing this game on this whole platform. Please wish her good luck with her deductions, and I will see you all tomorrow. Toodles, friends.